Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today we are going to work on my March Wellness Challenge along with a couple of my trackers. So we are going to decorate these and kind of talk about them as we go. And I think let's go ahead and start with the actual Wellness Challenge. So I'm going to put these two over to the side there, and this is a page that came from the Live Love Posh fitness planner that recently released. Now, when I looked on the website, this was out of stock, and I haven't heard if they're planning to restock it or not. But if they do, keep an eye on my Instagram and keep an eye on my YouTube. And if they do restock it, I will let you know. This is a great planner insert. And that's where this came from. So this is a 100-mile challenge. And so that is going to be my wellness challenge for the month of March. I am going to ride 100 miles on my Peloton. Now, I did some math to make sure that this was going to be feasible, because when I create my wellness challenges each month, I want them to be a bit of a reach for me, but I want them to be attainable, because I feel like if I create a challenge that's not attainable, then I get discouraged when I don't meet the challenge. So I did some math, and typically on my 30-minute rides, I ride just a little bit over 8 miles. And so that means that I only have to ride for like 12 or 13 days out of the month in order to meet this challenge. And I think that that is definitely doable. So that is what we are going to do for the month of March. But I do want to decorate this and make it cute. So I have Live Love Posh neutral florals. This was also part of a recent release, and it came in a box set, and that is sold out. Although by the time you see this, they are planning to do a restock, and so the box set may be available. I'll have an affiliate link in the description. But if you want to just pick up the single book, you can use code LOVE10, and I believe this is still available. So I wanted to use these white flowers just to decorate the page a little bit and make it pretty. So we're not going to be able to do a whole lot, because there is all of these circles I need to keep intact. But I thought that I would put some flowers here along the bottom, and we could put some on the top and maybe a couple of small ones on the sides. So if we use this one, we're not going to be able to use a good chunk of it. So now I'm sort of rethinking if I should just use these smaller ones instead. So I think that that's what we're going to do. So let's take this one first. And I'm going to be covering up the start date, goal time frame, and end date, because this is just going to be like a 1-month challenge. I am just going to be using it for the month of March. So I feel like I don't really need that on the bottom. Now, if this challenge you were doing over the course of several months, or maybe it was like an annual challenge or something like that, then those time frames or those boxes down here would be very, very beneficial. So this is not going to cover up this. If we ended up using this larger one, I think it is going to cover up those boxes. So we're just gonna use this. Will it? I don't know. Maybe it won't. One way to find out. Yeah, it does cover it up more. Okay, so I guess we are going to just go ahead and use this one. I'm going to take it all the way to the edge, and then I'm just going to have to repunch. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut the excess off here. Now, this challenge, on the back of it, it has a blank one. So you could make this anything you wanted. You're going to have 100 circles, and you could label it however you want. So I thought that that was kind of cool too. With the fitness planner, you get this 100-mile challenge, but then you also get one that you can kind of make it whatever you want it to be. Okay, I don't know that we're going to use this scrap, but let's definitely pull these in up here. And I'm going to have to cut some of it off. You know what? Maybe Maybe we'll cover up that 100-mile challenge and then we can use letters to go over it. Is that silly? I don't know. That's kind of silly. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe we will leave that part open. So I'm just going to put this here. Oops, that moved right when I put it down, but that's okay. It's crooked, but when I cut it, you won't really be able to tell, hopefully. And let's put this one here. All right, now we can trim and then we'll find a little piece that we can stick in the middle so that middle isn't just bare. I think that that looks really pretty. Now we can just take one of these little scraps and put here. I'm just trying to find one that's not going to be super obvious. I think if I do this, then you won't really be able to tell that it was like cut before and has like a different weird edge. Yeah, I think that that looks good. All right, now should we put some, no, you're not going to really be able to see it if we put some along the sides. So let's just take my Uniball Signo and I'm just going to like cover up the lines down here that this sticker didn't cover up. All right, I think that this is really pretty. It's simple. I could write in numbers 1 through 100. Should we do that? I can write it in with a pen, and then as I complete each mile, each time that I ride my Peloton, I'll just color in the circle. Now, the only problem is sometimes they, if I write with pen, it will smear if I color over it, but I think the Sarasa Dry is pretty good. Is this one of the ones that doesn't really smear? Let's see. Let me test it. So this is a Happy Planner, like little micro notebook. And so let's just, I'm just going to write like 1, 2, 3. That's going to be with my Sarasa Dry. And this is my Rytech. So let's try it with this one too. And my Moji 0.5. Okay, now we can take this mild liner. I think this is probably the one that I'm going to use. Yeah, I think that that will look really pretty on this. So this is what I'll use to color the circles in. So I'm going to give this a minute to dry just because, you know, it'll be very dry by the time I'm going to color these in. And I'm just going to kind of swipe across and see if it smears. So this one was the Sarasa Dry. Oh, that's pretty good. I think that I might be okay with that one. This one was the Rytech. Oh, that one's pretty good too. And that was the Moji. So the Moji is going to smear the most. I think we're going to go with the Sarasa Dry. So I'm going to take a minute and write the numbers 1 through 100. This is Dated Basics Volume 3 by Kelva Plan, and I think we'll just take this small March and put that down here. Or up here. No, I think I like it down here. There we go. All right, so my wellness challenge is done. Let's move on to decorate my sleep tracker next. For my sleep tracker, I thought that I would use some scrapbook paper this month and just have some like St. Patrick's Day themed scrapbook paper to decorate. So let's do that first. I'll put some scrap paper down and then I will use some like alpha stickers to write in sleep tracker. So what I think I want to do is, I don't know if I want to layer these or not. Originally, I was thinking about layering them, but I think it might be too busy. So I guess we could use like both of them in the spread in different places, but let's take this and kind of put this in the corner. So I'm just going to rip this so that we can put this down here in the corner. Let's rip another one that's sort of going to be like a half circle shape. So we'll rip. Oh, I ripped it the wrong way. This one has the white showing and this doesn't. So I want to have the white showing, so I'm going to rip this direction. It's a little bit harder to do on that side of the page. So let's rip this. All right, that ended up being a little bit bigger than I wanted, but I think that that works. So we can put a piece of that here. And then let's do another little piece down here. So I want to take some from the bottom. And just rip a little piece for down here. And then I think I kind of want one at the top. So let's do one for the top. That's really big. I think that that's a little too big. Okay, I think that that's really cute, and maybe we will cut out the words in here. Instead of ripping it, I think that I want to just cut some of these phrases out, like so lucky and kiss me, I'm Irish. So let's do that. Let's cut this one. Now I probably won't be able to fit very many of these because this is kind of big. This kiss me, I'm Irish is pretty big, but we'll try. I'm gonna trim it down a little bit here. And then I will cut the so lucky, and for that one I think I kind of want the horseshoe, and I'm gonna cut the horseshoe and the clover, and then we can decide later if I want to keep both of them or not. And then I'm gonna just trim this. I do need to leave space for putting sleep tracker in. I don't know, what do we think? I think that's kind of cute. I think that'll work. So I'm going to take some tape runner, and I do have this linked in my description. It's off of Amazon. It's not like a fancy brand. It's pretty inexpensive, but I think that it works pretty well. So this is the one that I have used for a really long time. And we're just going to now kind of tape these down. I think this turned out super cute. Now let's just put the letters in for either just sleep, or we can put sleep tracker. And I have on my desk somewhere some Proud Sticker Designs alpha stickers. So I will have a link to the Proud Sticker Design Etsy shop down below in the description. But there are these alpha stickers, and they come in several different fonts, and we're going to use these. These are really fun because you can color them in to match your spread. So I think I'm going to do that. I also chose these because I had all of the letters that I needed for a sleep tracker. So I'm going to take my ruler. If you haven't seen this trick before, you can put your alpha stickers on a ruler, and it just helps you with spacing and getting them kind of down on the page straight. So we're going to put sleep on here first, and we may just do sleep, or we may add tracking or tracker, depending on really how much room we have on the spread. Okay, so I could put sleep here, and then I could put like tracker or tracking down there. I think I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put sleep here. And let's get the letters for either tracker or tracking. I need to see what I have enough letters for to spell. Okay, I can do both. I can do either sleep tracker or sleep tracking. I feel like sleep tracker makes more sense, right? So let's do sleep tracker. All right, and let's color it in. I think this mild liner will work really nicely. This is the one that I'm planning to use for my wellness challenge to cover in, or to color in the circles for the 100 miles. And this is a really good color for this spread also. And let's get another marked sticker. So I still have that Dated Basics Volume 3 by Kelva Let's see. We have that green, but we have this one. I think this will be a good color for here. So where can we put March? Let's put it down here. All right, my sleep tracker is done. Now let's move on to the last one, which is going to be my mood tracker. So this is my March mood tracker, and I create this one and the sleep one on my computer. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not, but I just open up Word and put little icons here and some boxes and title it mood tracker and print it out. So just something that I make on my computer. And there's not a whole lot of decorating for here, but I do want to add in dates. So I have the Happy Planner Dates and Holidays book, and there are tiny little dates in here. So I'm going to take a minute and date this from the 1st through the 31st. I have all of the dates on here, and now to decorate, there isn't a whole lot of space, so I don't usually decorate very much, but in the Kelva Plan Hello Winter sticker book, there are some St. Patrick's Day stickers in here, and I used them last year, but I thought that we could just put a couple of these decorative ones, and then I think I may as well just use this too, so we can put this maybe in a couple of spots like here and here on the page, and then add some of these other decorative stickers. So let's go ahead and add this here, and then we will trim. And then we can put the other half of this up here. Now I'm covering up the holes, I think, on every single one of these pages. So at the end, I will grab my We Are Memory Keepers punch to repunch the holes. I know I am terrible at remembering to do that in my videos, so I will really try and remember to do that at the end of this one. So we're just going to take these cute stickers and just add a little bit of decoration to the page. Doesn't need much. Put this little treasure box down there. And then we have this little like hat and this little shoe. Let's see. this here and this up here. All right, this one is all set, and as I color it in throughout the month, it will definitely look a lot more colorful and decorative, but I think we have some cute stickers on here to start. Let's grab the punch and my other pages. So this punch, We Are Memory Keepers punch, you can pick this up at, I've seen it at Michael's. You probably can get it at Joann, although I'm not 100% sure. But I purchased this off of Amazon, and I do have a link in the description. But it's great if you haven't seen this tool before. It allows you to re-punch your Happy Planner holes so that if you cover them up, you can still get this back into your planner. So we have that one, and then I think we just need to do these two. Okay, and we're all set. So let's take a look at the spreads that we did. This is my wellness challenge for the month of March, and I am doing a 100-mile challenge on my Peloton. This page came from the fitness planner from liveloveposh. Next, we decorated a sleep tracker, and I created this on my computer just in Excel. But I love how this one turned out with the scrapbook paper and these alpha stickers from Proud Sticker Designs. I think that this one came out super cute. And then we have my mood tracker, and to decorate this one, I use the Happy Planner date stickers, and then I use some Kelva Plan St. Patrick's Day stickers. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.